Starting off today, folks, we've got a follow-up to a story you talked about just about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, involving Donald Trump Jr. and his unfortunate hunting expedition, we'll call it, in Italy around Christmas time. As you'll recall, in that story, I talked about the fact that you had lawmakers in Italy begging prosecutors in the country to do something about the fact that Donald Trump Jr. posted a video on his hunting website of a dead, ruddy shell duck, which of course is a protected species in Italy. It is illegal to kill them. However, Jr. on his hunting trip is seen in the video with a ruddy shell duck. So it's dead. Somebody killed it. Jr. had it in his possession. We know that he was in Italy. The video is clear as day that it coincides with the time he was here because of the Christmas decorations in the background. So, prosecutors, do something, lawmakers urged. Well, this week, prosecutors in Venice announced that yes, we are going to do something, and they have now officially opened up a criminal probe into Donald Trump Jr. and his entire hunting party to find out who killed the duck, and once they find out who killed it, determine the appropriate course of action, because killing the duck is, of course, a prosecutable offense, so somebody's probably gonna be prosecuted. The only issue, of course, is that if you don't have video of the actual person killing the actual duck, you don't know who actually did it. And that, of course, does work out in Donald Trump Jr.'s favor. So I'm going to amend my statement. I don't think anybody is going to end up being prosecuted for this unless, of course, one of the members of the hunting party decides to roll on Trump to the Italian prosecutors, which could happen, right? Or they're going to pick a fall guy out of the group and say, listen, you got to take the blame for this. I'm the president's son. I can't be prosecuted in a foreign country for killing a duck. Either way, it's not a good look for Donald Trump Jr. And as I talked about when I first mentioned this story, the thing I love the most is the statement from Donald Trump Jr.'s spokesperson. This is what they said. Don and his group had all the proper permits and were hunting in a legally allowed area where there were countless other hunting groups present. While it's unclear whether this single duck was unintentionally shot by someone in Don's hunting group, another hunting group, or killed in a different manner and retrieved by the group's hunting dog, Don takes following all rules, regulations, and conservation on his hunts very seriously, and plans on fully cooperating with any investigation. So they're like, we don't know how he came upon the duck. Maybe they accidentally killed it. Maybe somebody else killed it. Maybe the duck died of natural causes and the dog just brought it over like, hey, I found this. What do you want to do with it? And they just added it to their trophy pile and, didn't realize. Those are all the most lame excuses I've ever heard, each one worse than the one before it. But that's what they're going with. Like, maybe the dog just found it. Maybe it had bird flu, right? We don't know. It could have just been a sick little duck. There's some sick ducks in that hunting party, I'll tell you that. But here's the thing. This is hilarious to me because we've got the president's son who may have done something illegal in a foreign country. That foreign country is now investigating him, and that president's son is not named Hunter Biden, right? So where's all the Republicans on this? Y'all seem to love talking about corruption for presidents' children. So where are you guys? He's under criminal investigation in a foreign country. That seems like a big deal. Hell, even Hunter Biden never faced that. So I don't know, maybe direct your ire, maybe direct your congressional investigations to where they should actually go. Here's what does worry me about this, however, and I think this is actually the very serious part of it. If you have a foreign country that is, of course, investigating the president's son, and you have a president who is known to get really pissy and cut off relations or threaten tariffs or threaten to annex your country because he doesn't like what you're doing, this could have very serious foreign policy ramifications for the United States and Italy. So we'll see how this plays out, but I don't think it ends well for anybody involved, really. Either Don Jr. is going to go and be prosecuted, or they're going to issue a warrant for him and he's not going to be able to leave the United States for fear of being extradited to Italy, or Trump Sr. is going to come out and threaten all kinds of sanctions and tariffs and whatever on Italy if they don't drop the investigation. So no matter which way you slice it, probably not going to be a happy ending for a lot of people involved, including the entire United States of America. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.